Hi everyone, welcome to everyone. Today's live is about speaking but English grammar. And welcome to everyone. I start soon. I reached at least number of 20 at 20 to 30 guests. Okay, I'll speak a little bit about English. What are benefits of studying English grammar and why we should at least must study well the grammar. Okay, so if there is anyone of a be grateful if you make a thumbs up and say that life is good. Mm. So as we know, English serves in this language. Okay? So let's speak about writing. So writing is something many of us do on daily basis. I think so. Yet few of us feel truly confident to say we are a great writer. For sure. When you read something that is written well, it can be very powerful. So you make a very strong impression. Okay? Good. Writing can inspire people to get up and act, make them feel incredibly moved, or make them really mad. This is because the best writing transports you to a place where you are, where you see and feel what you are reading as if it were really happening to you. It's very important to write well and have good writings. Okay. It is fair to say that we can all recognize the difference between good and bad writing, and that we can acknowledge how important it is to write well. However, when office employees were asked whether they prioritized improving their writing skills over other professional skills, the answer was almost always no. Almost always no. We all learned how to read and write in school. For most of us, that is where our writings education ended. The main problem with this is that the quality of education on English grammar varies so much depending on when and where you went to school. Not to mention for a long time, English language education adopted an intuitive approach that saw students gaining grammatical knowledge through reading rather than rote learning. Rather than rote learning. This method of learning has a lot to be responsible for when it comes to a whole generation not being able to tell the difference between there and there, there and there. So the first is writing THERE, and the second is writing THEIR. R. Okay. The result of not knowing your way around English grammar can often turn into a source of embarrassment. Okay? For many of us, it might even have to lead to you being publicly outed by a coworker for your repeated misuse of your. What is worse, because we have been making the same grammatical mistakes for years, it is almost impossible to spot on your own that you are making them. I am certain that what led you to pick up this part of studying, of language studying, was some incident or other that involved being shamed for making an obvious grammatical mistake. Don't fear, we are all grammatical offenders. Here, and what matters most is that you have recognized the need to do something about it. Okay? In all truthfulness, nearly all of us make repeated grammatical mistakes, and we all need to take the time to polish up on our writing skills. The impact of taking a really small amount of time out of your day to improve your English grammar knowledge will be massive. In no time at all, you can use the listening or reading about English grammar and rules, grammatical rules, to power up your writing and impress your boss with the strength of your well-written proposals or whatever it is you need to write. This material is supercharged with all essential knowledge you need to know to improve your use of English grammar. How long will it take you to get through this material? It will take you a little more than a month to read and to listen and practice the tips and techniques presented herein. You will quickly progress from zero to grammatical hero by simply following this material. Um, I am I'm a student of English language, okay, and at the same time teacher. I most use English over beautiful kind of English language is now beautiful and almost a lot of this over the world. Okay. And again, uh, this is learn how to write it must be when you speak English language. Okay? So, as I said, the grammar is something that is right or wrong. There is no gray area. This is something which you can be happy about as once you have it down. You are good, however. I am fairly certain that you will have probably picked up this or listening to this material because your grammar is holding you back and you have decided it is time to fix it. Poor grammar really does stand in your way of achieving the highest grade, maybe at school or in a professional field. Highest grade at school being thought of as an outstanding employee and ultimately being able to express yourself correctly whenever you speak or write. That is why I give you my word that with this simple and quick to read guide on English grammar rules, you will be fully equipped to manage any grammatical situation. I promise you that you won't feel like a floundering fish when you are put on the spot to produce grammatically correct sentence structure. Instead, the grammar rules will be installed within you. So, sentence structure that you can respond with confidence and ease. On our end, on your end, a level of commitment is needed. In order to practice what is outlined within this material, if you only read or listen thought this material once and do not practice the grammar rules, you will soon forget them and return to your bad habits. It is essential that you dedicate yourself to making a lasting change within this area. You only need to input a very small amount of effort. So, to see a massive return, it is like riding a bike once learned, it is not easily forgotten. Is that okay for everyone? With this guide in hand, or hi,
Hi,
hi, hi,
how are you?
how are you? I'm fine.
Where are you from?
I'm just speaking about. I'm from Algeria. Good. Within this guide in hand and by using the personalized techniques described within, you will be on the route to English grammar perfection faster than you could ever have imagined. My previous students have all raved about how quickly they mastered the techniques and how stepping up their English grammar game has massively helped them in all areas of life. Now I hope that with this book, this gate, or this material, you can combine. I can combine all my knowledge on the most effective way to teach grammar and encourage a much larger amount of people to improve their grammar than I am able to with just my one-to-one lessons. So, come on, jump in and start practicing. You'll already be better than today. So tomorrow you will be already better than today with your use of English grammar and are able to show the world that you are an English grammar aficionado. I am so happy to have you on this live. Okay. Today's live is just a short introduction to English grammar studying. Okay. I hope that we spend a lot of time together. In this, I'm trying to teach the grammar rules, English grammar rules, as best as I can. Someone who is seeking to improve his grammar or what is the aim of this project? Okay, maybe you want to improve your speaking or expressions. Well, you have tips to fill in writing skills, and the same. It's for me. These are the same. Okay, there's no difference between those two objectives. Okay, then I think that if we are seeking to improve our skills in any in language learning, we have to master the grammar first, and after that you have to practice. Okay, there is no mastering without practicing. Okay, we are sure about this. And I'd be happy to have you next time in the next live starting the lessons, and I think we'll have a good time together. So, like this, I wish you a good time and see you next time in the next video speaking about starting our lessons about grammar, English, English grammar. Yeah. Language. Okay, so see you.